Hey Internet, and welcome to the Nights of the Drunk Watch. We just finished watching The Boys, Season 1, Episode 5, titled Good for the Soul. I'm Zach.
I'm Audie.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Mark.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Crystal.
We're in Nights of the Drunk Watch.
And
And
now
now
our
our
talk
talk
begins. Oh.
We're on it.
Ah, we are.
So let's talk about Frenchie, and his new friend.
Oh,
Frenchie.
Frenchie. He's such a good kid. I really loved his speech that he was making about the butcher, how, like, the butcher just uses him and points him as a gun and uses his violence and his abilities, and I thought that was really interesting.
Especially since later the butcher does
Right.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
That's,
sorry.
we'll get to that. He seems to be a genuinely good guy doing, like,
Yeah.
a genuinely good thing,
things.
and it has come out in a good way.
What is his
I think he's just a human being a human to another human.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
What do you
Like,
What
I think
is-
he's just being a good person.
What is his purpose in the team, though?
Oh, he's
Is
like,
he like logistics? Or
yeah,
is
well,
he
and like explosives and stuff. I
Okay.
think,
weapons?
yeah,
Well, I mean, I can't remember what he went to him initially. He was
to
the
build the
first one he went
cage.
to.
He went to him to help him build the cage. Plus, he's got connections with girl with the dragon tattoo, and
Yeah, she's like the shadow person
yeah,
of the team. Okay, let's bounce over to Huey.
yeah. Huey went on a sort of date today.
Date and a half.
Yeah, a date and a half. I'm enjoying their relationship.
He's very dark-sided.
He has some manipulation
that?
skills.
Huey?
Dwight Schrute.
Oh, yeah. Well, why didn't you just say Dwight Schrute?
Oh, sorry.
He is definitely dark-sided.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he has slipped into this very easy.
I think he's a good person that a terrible thing happened to, and now he's like
Exactly.
teetering on
But
the edge
this
of
all
evil.
comes out like he's like, I don't know what to do, and then it just comes
And
out
then it comes-
smooth
Then all of a sudden,
and natural.
yeah,
It's like,
he's
whoa.
like, you fuck
Because
me.
He's trying to do the good thing, but then he keeps remembering that terrible thing that happened to him.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what keeps slipping him
It's
over
like
to the dark
vengeance.
side every now and
Yeah,
then.
like his girlfriend
He's
won't let
having this
him.
vengeance side
Well,
of
but-
him.
You know, like his blackmailing though wasn't out of nowhere. He knew what the picture was.
Yeah.
Right.
So all
I
he had to
just-
do was just say he was one of the people in the picture.
But it's
But
so-
he lost all of his fear and all of his
Right.
like he just.
It's just the
became
way that
confident
he's
within
like,
it.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really scared. Maybe I can't do
He's
this.
still good at heart,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I agree. I think he still like is a good person.
He
He's
still
just using
is just
his.
trying to hope to do
He has
the right
evil
thing.
talents.
He's definitely like the decoy.
Yeah.
But they don't see him coming.
But I don't think that he
Oh.
would do something like to hurt Starlight. I think in the end he's gonna have to make
I
a
don't
choice, and
know.
I don't know. You're right. I
She
don't
has
know.
to make a choice.
But the girlfriend is dead. There's got to be a moment where he's like, I have to let go of this, and
Well, see, but then there's the things that the girlfriend is dead, and then they keep trying to push him to connect with Starlight just to find out
Right.
information.
That's
but
in
at
a
the same
backfire
time,
scene.
Oh, absolutely.
He is probably kind of starting to
It's
have
gonna hurt
feelings
her.
for her.
Well, I mean, and you kind of saw her.
Yeah.
She was being taken advantage of today.
Yeah.
So like.
She put a little bit
Because it was all
together.
about the
Yeah.
VIP tickets.
So like her inevitably finding out that he mic'd her phone it's gonna blow up.
And it's working
Yeah.
with this
It's
team to
gonna
take
be-
down
I
the
forgot
seven.
that they were
Yeah.
Mike.
So it's gonna
unless she
fire
like
back.
gets on the side that she wants to take down the
Nah.
seven. But
But she needs to
She almost gave
learn
up the
what
deed.
their side is.
speaking of Starlight, she had some big moments in this episode.
Oh, yeah, she
We met
defied
her
her
mom.
mother.
Well, I think she's fighting her independence.
Yep.
Like she's now figuring out I need to be my own person
Mm-hmm.
because they're making me into this like slut.
Fucking
character.
Aquaman's face
for
when
Jesus.
he.
Yeah.
Get down on your knees and start pleasing Jesus.
Oh.
We don't
They
know.
want Jesus
no,
to spray
we don't know
his
about that
mercy
shit.
on
All right, we're done here.
Okay.
We're losing subscribers as we speak.
I'm
There we
subscribed.
go.
I'm subscribed. Just kidding.
We're
Don't do
getting
that.
subscribers.
She definitely is fighting her. She's becoming her own.
I think
person.
this was a great like show between the religion that we're being sold, especially on television,
Ugh,
and
rough.
what real like faith is, which is like, yeah, I believe in God, but I don't fucking know what's right.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to live my life the best I
Day to
fucking
day, be a
can.
good person.
Exactly. So stop telling me what I should be believing or not. And I think that's very much like the New Age Christianity.
Oh God. It's scary sometimes.
It is. I agree. Yeah.
Who's CEO lady? CEO
Oh,
lady.
yeah.
What's up with
Elizabeth
her?
Shue?
Elizabeth Shue. What's her name?
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Madeline?
Madeline.
The Madeline?
So
Maybe.
she's up to either she got this episode, or she's up to something else.
I vote that, like, right here
I
on
think
my
she
TV.
has a greater plan that we have not yet been shown.
I
Oh,
vote
yeah.
that
but
the baby
also,
has powers.
yeah, that what we were trying to figure out was the power that she has over what's his face,
Over Homelander.
Is this
Which apparently
guy's-
Homelander has mommy issues.
was it
That guy's a
Oedipus?
fucking freak. Oedipal urges.
Oedipus complex.
Yeah, he's got issues.
Oh,
So
God.
all
do we
the
want to talk about
issues.
Homelander?
So yeah, he's a crazy fucking psycho.
Oh yeah, he went
Jesus.
off script. He's
Basically-
like hating the baby.
Basically declared war against
Yeah.
indiscriminate Middle Eastern country.
I mean,
Well, we'll see, because what it is that
oh, I want to go to
he,
this.
he was. Oh, I know, right? He was giving this whole speech about like, oh, praise God, but it sounded like he was preaching the Bible, but actually what he is doing is he has a God complex himself.
Yeah, of
so
course
he is
he
actually
does.
saying, praise me, praise me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's
he's-
where
Put me
he's going.
here.
Yeah.
He's a hardcore narcissist.
So he,
That's what's
And a
Exactly.
sadist. You can see it in the way that he treated Huey during the baptism.
Yeah.
Like Huey shared and was vulnerable and shared something, or I mean, I know it was fake, but
Still.
in his eyes, he shared something that
I'm
was
scared- I'm
true.
scared of water.
And Homelander took advantage of that. He was like, I just want to see him squirm for a little bit. That's the mark of a sadist.
What about Maeve?
Oh,
she's
Maeve.
not
Oh,
gonna
she
make
was
it.
upset that her lesbian lover was not.
her
Former.
ex-lover.
I think
that
she's
one.
bi, so. Because she
Well,
was with
it
Homelander
looks like
too.
to me like
It
she's
doesn't
a,
matter. Get her
unless-
straight, she was
no.
going to a lover.
Yeah.
it looks like she is a lesbian, but they made her and Homelander get together for optics.
Because I think
That's what it sounded
yes,
Yeah.
and that Homelander forced himself on her,
like. That or like
and
She's
she
yeah.
couldn't.
what they're doing to A-Train is like, you don't have a girlfriend, you're single. Like they did that to her, like you're
Right.
straight, you and Homelander are gonna be together. Then maybe you'll break, so it's a little narrative that they're portraying
Yeah.
that she had to leave her girlfriend.
So I'm wondering, like, bigger picture now. I'm wondering, okay, so we know they're making the V, because this leads us into our next bit, which
Right.
is the Butcher and Mother's Milk
Yeah.
doing their thing. So somehow they're getting the V from fucking somewhere, I don't know. And the soups are transporting it, I guess, and they're using this foundation to spread it to hospitals fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
So they're making soups
They're making
everywhere.
an army.
They're making an army of
They're building
superheroes.
an army.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they also, because like you would normally have a foolproof plan or like a backup plan. I wonder if they have like an anti-V, like where they can take your powers away.
Well, maybe that's what it is that they are getting these babies addicted to this drug, so they have to stay within
okay.
the organization.
Or maybe it's like Star Wars Order 66,
I don't know what
and
that
they
is.
like have control over the soups, so they can just flick
Oh.
a switch,
Yeah.
and then all the
that's
soups
it.
like take
Yeah.
control of everything.
Oh,
Okay.
That's not good.
It's basically zombies.
That's interesting.
I mean, she
Well,
definitely, and that would explain. She doesn't. I'm
But-
sorry, Elizabeth Shue doesn't seem real concerned about Homelander
yeah, I
No.
think that
going
for
crazy.
sure that.
So that means there is something on the. I think off at the wing in the wings.
But at the
We
same
don't know
time,
about.
If she's not concerned about him, then that's because she has some very
Yeah, there's
strong,
something. There's a
firm
secret.
hold over.
There's a secret lurking in the shadows that
more
we don't
so
know
than
about.
just his Oedipus.
Because she's just
complex.
like,
Well,
come suck on my teat.
right?
Yeah.
Well,
She
she looked genuinely nervous for the baby earlier when
Yeah.
he just showed
Yeah,
up and she was
absolutely.
walking away.
Well,
she looked nervous.
Maybe she was nervous that he would find something out
Oh, okay, about the baby
about
having
the baby.
powers.
Right. I think she more. It was more of like, please get away from me. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave.
Right,
Don't look where I'm going. Don't look where I'm going. Don't
Yeah.
put these together.
right.
He's so jealous and
What do you mean?
fixated.
Don't put these together.
The
I
fact that
think
he's
something's
taking
going on. Like maybe the baby is a super, and that they're going to. I don't know. I'm just putting this together. That she's getting.
he was taking her to physician, so maybe they're like checking on how his development
Right.
on the V is going,
Or
or how his
treating him
powers
with
are
more
growing,
power,
or
yeah.
treating him, or
Well, I
whatever.
mean, she just said he was taken to a pediatrician appointment. I'm not saying the baby doesn't have powers. I'm just saying you're probably reading too much into her trying to in Homelander.
No,
I think
Audie
she
would never
was
take
literally
her-
wanting
her
to
child
take her
to the
baby to the
pediatrician.
doctor, and he showed up about his fucking speech.
Tea and aspirin
Well,
for all things.
But I
Romanian
think,
cure.
but she also did it on a day where she knew he would be.
Yeah, he would be
occupied.
busy.
Yeah.
Nah, some bullshit is
And
going
then he
down with
showed
that
up.
baby.
It was like, oh, what are you doing here?
That
You
baby's
should be somewhere
important.
else. So it was like, it just seemed like you
that
shouldn't be here.
baby has
The
some
fact
kind of
that the first
superpower.
time
Yeah.
they introduced Elizabeth Shue was like
She was
you know,
pumping, right?
Yeah, she was pumping. Like so, I mean, I think they made it clear that this baby is significant in some way, shape, or form.
I wonder if she's like taking the V and it's like coming out her titties.
Oh,
No.
That's a
That
little
could
far-fetched.
be a thing.
I would say no to
This is
that.
how writers
She
think.
talked about how she worked really hard to have that baby. So
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Yeah, she
Well,
worked really
if
hard
she
to
was
chemically
taking
combine
the
that baby
V-
in a test tube
Yeah.
and then implant it.
we don't know.
That's just my guess.
There are many.
all right, that's everything.
But
right?
the baby, laser baby,
Laser
best
baby
part-
shootout.
Oh my gosh! Bravo, Carl Urban, for
That
just
was
picking up
awesome.
a laser baby. and
literally everything that Carl Urban's done on this show is
It's
amazing.
insane. Who thought it? Like, what if the baby had laser eyes?
And the baby's fucking
Follow
face.
through here. What if he grabs the baby and uses the baby
Yeah.
as a weapon?
And then the laser eyes go away, and the baby's just sitting there going, "What's happening?"
His face was amazing.
It was.
So they're definitely
It really
they're
was.
farming soups is what they're doing. They're
Yeah.
farming them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to know where we don't know where this V is coming from either.
It's probably
Yep.
soup.
Yeah, it's
think
probably
so?
like the OG soup or something. It's like Superman or something like
Is
iconic.
Homelander's essentially Superman.
Yeah, but what if there is like an actual iconic superhero
is it-
they've got? They're like sucking the life force out
So
of.
how
Skeksis style.
do we connect the babies with the Asian lady?
Well, they were
how
giving
would-
it to the Asian lady
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like, yeah.
They were shooting
So
her
I
up.
think that was like an underground, like people. It's not just this company that has control over making soups. I think there's some underground people making
Huh.
soups,
Yeah.
and that's what she is. There's like people that are like shystily stealing other people and keeping them in basements and putting
Been
V in
there.
them to create their own.
But A Train was transporting
Yeah.
yeah.
the V to the noodle place.
I'm not quite following the.
So there's a middleman we're missing.
Asian lady situation.
Because the baby seemed like a legit operation, like a corporate operation,
Oh,
and the noodle place
Yeah.
seemed like you said like an underground.
Yeah,
like-
side.
oh, we
well, except for it wasn't a legit operation because the boxes were polio vaccines.
yeah, that's just. It wasn't
what I'm
like
saying,
fully
it's a
legit.
corporate thing because it's Voight or whatever. Because it's all being done within the company.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like higher, quality and all
Right.
of that stuff that taking care
To
of.
where the
them,
one
but-
in the noodle place seemed a little black market to me.
I think we forgot the most important thing that happened this episode, which is that A
Hot
Train
Club
now
guy.
A Train now knows who the boys are.
Yes.
He knows
Well, he
who
knows
Frenchie
who Frenchie
is.
is.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
sent
Frenchie
Dark
video.
Noir after him, but that doesn't make Frenchie safe now.
No. Well, it doesn't make any of them safe.
Yeah,
'cause
no,
they get
they're-
together. And he heard the butcher's voice. I'm sure there's
Yeah,
technology
it's
where
starting
they
to
can
come
trace
come
voice.
together.
Well, we
So,
only have like 4 or 5 episodes left.
yeah, something like that.
3, I think, actually.
3.
There's only 9 episodes.
There's only 8 episodes.
8. Oh,
Really?
shit.
What?
Yeah, that
I
sounds
thought there was
about right.
10.
Oh my
okay.
God! Let's watch it tonight.
Thank
Okay, I think we did everything we could tonight.
you.
Yeah, most definitely.
Join us on Sunday when we do more of the. Oh no, we're coming back with Dark Crystal on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday, Dark Crystal.
That's happening.
Oh, wait,
We're
oh,
so
is that
excited.
starting already?
Yeah, on
so are we
Sunday.
not doing this one again next week?
We'll do Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew.
We're not to drunk watch.
And now our talk
has
is
ended.
ended.
Good
Whatever.
night.
Bye.